Welcome back to Smithfield Street in historic Buchanan, West Virginia. We're bringing this 1915 home back to life, and when it's finished, we're giving it away. The guys have been hard at work over the past few weeks, so let's go check out their progress now. Hey guys, how's it going?
Hey man, how are you?
Hey,
how's it going?
Good. So we're back. There's been a lot of progress over the past couple weeks.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
I've been hearing good things.
We've installed new doors, new windows, new electrical, new plumbing. We've got a brand new HVAC system.
Brand new HVAC.
Yeah.
In an old house like this.
Yeah.
When I grew up here in West Virginia, our house had a wood stove and box fans in the window.
Yeah.
So I couldn't imagine living in a cool old house like this and having central heat and air. Were there some challenges getting that to happen?
Definitely, yeah. But we overcame them.
So updated electrical, what was that like?
It was not easy. So the crawl space is not large. And as you can imagine, there was a lot to do. All of the old wiring came out. We ran all new wires to everywhere. So every outlet in here and in the other room is brand new wire.
Wonderful.
Yes.
That's an important safety feature.
It is a huge deal.
So some of these old houses that have like the old knob and tube and the fabric stuff.
Yes, it's not reliable is the main thing.
It's all updated with the new panel box and everything up to code.
We've been doing a little bit of everything. Mostly the drywall is pretty much done. We've also been doing the siding on the outside of the first floor is house wrapped. All the new windows are in and flashed, so they're watertight, they're good to go.
There was an existing sewer line that we tie into, but they've ran all new plumbing to that, all new water lines, everything. It'll get a new water heater.
And we've also done the flooring, so that's something that's new. Some of the flooring wasn't quite up to spec, so we resheeted everything, almost every room, except for our back mudroom that was concrete, so we didn't really have to worry about that.
If I remember right, some of the house we had to re-level in some spots.
Oh, absolutely, yes, most definitely. It was a lot of hee-haw, yes, absolutely.
So the guys went under in the crawl space
Exactly.
and actually poured like footings and then built supports under there
Exactly.
that are permanent and got the floor way more level and flat.
Yeah, we jacked it up into place, cut blocking for our footings, and then that holds it forever.
So then that makes a really good subsurface for the hardwood and the floor finishes that are going in the house.
So we've house wrapped the house. We're getting ready to put new siding on, the vertical blue siding that Shelly has spec'd out.
First it'll be soffit and fascia, and then it'll be siding. But yes, that is our next step outside. You're really going to see some differences outside. If you drive by or check out the place, you're going to see some changes.
That'll be exciting when people can really start to see the product coming together.
Absolutely, yes.
We do have a special guest coming today that I'm going to be meeting with, Pastor Ed McDaniels, who used to live here, and he's going to kind of walk us through the house and tell us some stories and tell us some of the history of the home too.
That's going to be pretty special.
Very exciting.
So he should be here any minute.
Awesome.
All right, guys. Thank you.
Good seeing you, man.
Thank you
We'll
very
keep
much.
checking in with you.
Absolutely, we'll be
All
here.
right. See you.
See you.
Thank you.
Hey, Pastor
Hey,
Ed.
Colin, how are you, sir?
Good. Come on in.
Thank you
to
for
your
the
house.
invite. Yeah, there is so many memories here in this house. It certainly doesn't look now like it used to look, but it can't take away the memories and the laughter that's in the walls that are here in this house. I'm happy to be here in this home and just to go back and reminisce of what this house means to me.
Well, your memories are going to mean a lot to a lot of people because a lot of people are watching this, and this is a good chance to pass these on to a whole new generation.
I know my grandpa used to sit right here in his easy chair, and beside him was a gas stove. And my grandpa was a clockmaker, and in this house there was clocks everywhere, mantles, in windowsills. But my grandpa, when they chimed, they all had to chime at the same time. And if he didn't, he'd get his long-nosed pliers and set that verge in there to make sure that it was going to tick the next time. When Christmas time came, there was a Christmas tree sitting back there by that window, and to have all of the family to be able to be in this house at Christmas time, it just makes my heart skip a little bit. With my dad and his 5, and then my aunt and her 8, would be in this house. And
It's a
then
big family.
Big family. And then another aunt that would have 3, and I kind of counted up and thought there was at least 27, 28 of us here in this house. And for me, when I was 18 years old, my grandmother, still have this precious book, gave me my first Bible. It was an old King James version of the Bible, and it is tattered and torn. I say, you know, a Bible that is worn out shows you and makes you think that the person who's been reading that one is not worn out. And I know just from my standpoint, the rest of my cousins would say they have nothing but fond memories here in this room.
When I think of my grandmother's house, I remember the smell when I walked in. When you walked in this room, I'm sure it was warm and cozy.
It wasn't just warm, it was hot. My grandpa kept it hot. He was really thin. He was an engineer, B&O engineer on the railroad, and he always had his flannel jacket on, and he sat right there by that fire, that gas stove that sat there in his easy chair. And so when you opened up the door and you walked in, the first thing that hit you was heat.
Okay.
If it was a day like today, it might be cold outside, but it was going to be not hot, not warm, but hot on the inside. And then Grandma was a cook, and she fixed the food, and just to think about the aroma and the smell. My wife, she would be a part of this as well. We were just dating at the time. She asked my grandma, said, "How in the world do you make the beans that you make so good?" And she said, "Oh, that's easy, honey. You just open up a can and pour it in there." But now my wife thought that she cooked those and simmered them and got them all done. But my grandma was a fun lady. She would have crossword puzzles that she would work, and I thought, how in the world, just with a 6th grade education, did she become so very, very smart, so very, very wise? And I just admired that from her. So she was the brains of the operation here for certain, but Grandpa went out and did the work and made the money. I know this room here is a bedroom, and this is where my grandmother slept, and it was always neat and clean, and that's just who my grandmother was. But this was her room, and it's a special room, you know, for her to have. And then Grandpa, he slept down the hallway here. This was his room, and I have spent the night here at this house. And in this room is where Grandpa stayed, and this is where I would stay when, you know, for a sleepover or just to go to be at Grandma and Grandpa's house. This was his room. And
I could see he had the fireplace in here too.
He had that fireplace here too.
He liked to keep it hot at night.
It wasn't warm, it was hot, you know, because he was not going to be cold. So yes, this was his room, and then we have the upstairs that go up here, and this had a couple bedrooms in it. So I don't know. Grandpa and I just had a special relationship, so I got this room a couple times with him and got to sleep with him upstairs in that room as well. And inside the kitchen, where we were many times here, no one could sit. We always learned to eat on the move, because with 27 folks around here and the way that the food was put out, you just went around just like you do today in a picnic style, picked you up, found you a corner to lean on somewhere and eat your food. And
did the adults get the chairs at the table?
They got to be able to sit down a little bit there while the kids, well, most of them ate, but many of them just came to play and came to enjoy. But this was the kitchen area where Grandma was most of the time, making sure all the preparations were done. So loved this little area too. And my grandma, she really could cook too. She was a great cook. My grandpa was a clock fixer and a clock maker. And back here is where he worked on the clocks. It's just a small room, and it was full with clocks. It had shelves where he would get a clock people were going to throw away. He would get it, and he would refurbish it, and he would fix it. And there would be clocks all over. And the reason it was special, when I was in college, just right over the street here at Wesleyan, every Friday, I would come and I would work with my grandpa back here in this room. And I have very little bit of ability to fix clocks. I've got clocks in my house that work this way, that ding and dong, but nothing like it did here at Grandpa's house. I think of being a B&O railroad engineer, that's a memory, but people will remember my grandpa and remember this house because my grandpa was a clockmaker, and an old-time clockmaker. So this room has a lot of special memories to me.
Well, I thank you again for coming.
My pleasure.
And we're gonna have you back before this is all done, when it's finished and we're decorating it, and we're gonna hang a special piece that we want you to see
I'd love to
in
do that.
honor of your grandfather.
That'd be great.
All right, well, thanks again.
Yes, sir.
And we'll be seeing you soon.
God bless.
God bless you.
Thank you so much.
All right, Josh, you ready to get out of here?
Yeah, let's do it.
Wow, those amazing stories made this house feel even more like a home. Well, today Feed My Sheep's doing a pop-up giveaway, and we're gonna deliver some backpacks and say hello to Miss Lisa.
And then we're going to hit the streams and have some fun.
Let's go.
Let's do it.
Hello.
Hey, Colin,
How
how
are
you
you?
doing? I'm
Good.
great. How you doing?
Good, we brought you some goodies.
Oh man, that's really going to help our backpack program.
Yeah,
That's awesome.
so today's the big pop-up event.
Yeah, we have pop-ups on Mondays and Thursdays. We usually have between 250 to 400 people come in.
And it's just whatever is available.
Yes, we partnered with Kroger's, Walmart, Sheetz, Dollar General, and we just get whatever they have that day for us to get, and then we present it to the community.
That's wonderful. So your big giveaways, how often do those happen?
We have a monthly giveaway, which is always the fourth Saturday of the month, and we'll do anywhere from 300 to 500 families.
Wow.
And but we're open every day, Monday through Friday, to help people also get
So they can just kind of come in and say, hey, I'm looking for this. Do you happen to have it?
right.
I've seen that there's a lot of stations set up in town where people can take canned goods and stuff like that. I think it's the blessing boxes.
We do the blessing boxes 3 times a week. We fill them all up in the community.
That's wonderful.
Yep, we do, and we also have a resource coordinator that handles things other than food that the community might need, such as elderly that just recently became disabled. We can help them get ramps.
So you guys are helping people get to where they're able to start to be able to get back on their feet,
Absolutely.
get some programs in place to help them start to build things back.
These programs are more vital than anybody knows about to help them, because we don't want to just keep giving people food. We want to help them get out of their situation. We will provide them with job training, educational training, stuff to help them help themselves.
That's wonderful. Well, thank you so much for everything you do for our community.
Yes.
Everyone around here loves you so much, and we're so excited to be able to help you get the word out about what we're doing here.
And we're so appreciative of you all. It's Superior Contracting. If you need anything done, get there.
Well, thank you. It was good to
Thanks.
see you. God bless you.
You
We'll talk to you
too.
soon, okay?
Thank you so
All right.
much.
It's March in West Virginia, which means one thing: trout season. The West Virginia DNR stalks the waters all across our state with a variety of species, and today we're going to try to catch some. So the trout will sit right outside where the water's moving quickly, and they wait for insects and stuff like that to float by them. They're kind of lazy, and they'll sit there and let the channel bring the food to them. So you want to cast on the other side of the fast water, right on the edge of it, because that's usually where they're sitting.
Got one. You better get your camera on, Bubba. Yes, thank you, Lord. Yeah, I'll get it. Nice rainbow trout. Well, there's nothing like trout fishing here in West Virginia on a beautiful spring day.
And you could join us next spring, so be sure to enter to win our 2026 Labor Day home giveaway. Head to missionappalachia.org and enter for your chance to win. And don't forget, when you buy one of our promotional stickers, you get additional entries, and a portion of all proceeds goes to supporting Feed My Sheep Food Outreach, a local nonprofit committed to providing food, clothing, and other necessities to West Virginians in need. Well, thanks for joining us on this episode, and from all of us at Mission Appalachia, we'll see you next time.